Hello and welcome to Positive Life Principles. I'm Karol. In his Sermon on the Mount, Jesus referred to us as believers as both salt and light in this world. Now, salt in his day was a valuable commodity. It was used as a preservative and also to flavor food, but it's also essential to our body's functioning. And so we need salt. Salt is still valuable today. But I want to encourage you to think about salt and think about how God is using you to flavor this world with Christ's love. Now, when I think about the salt on my kitchen table, I think about how lovely it is to have it in the salt shaker, but it's not very useful in the salt shaker. It needs to be shaken out and useful in flavoring our foods or preserving meat. And so salt in the salt shaker is not so useful. Sometimes as Christians, we tend to want to stay in the salt shaker, don't we? Where it's comfortable, along with all the other Christians. But you know what I think? When we allow ourselves to be placed in God's hands and we say, Lord, use me. Use the gifts and talents you've given me for your kingdom purposes. Then he takes us and he salts us. He shakes us out and uses us to salt the world, to share Christ's love to this world. So I want to encourage you to think about where you're at. Are you staying comfortable and happy in the salt shaker? Or are you surrendering into God's hands and saying, Lord, use me wherever you want to. I think about what Paul said in Romans 12 as he talked about the different gifts that God has given us. And he talked about if your gift is teaching, then teach. If your gift is serving, then serve. If it is to give encouragement, then give encouragement. If it is to lead, do it diligently. So he encourages us to use our gifts. How are you using the gifts that God has given you? One of those gifts may be to write articles or blogs or even a book. So I want to encourage you. You know, we have the Writers Conference coming up in July 19th, and you'll see it there on my website. I want to encourage you. If you have ever thought that the Lord was leading you to write and to use your gift of writing to salt this world, to flavor this world, I want to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Allow the Lord to use your gifts of writing to flavor this world with Christ's love. So take a look at the information on my website about the Writers Conference, and I would encourage you to join us on July 19th. But no matter what your gift is, I encourage you to each day surrender and say, Lord, I'm yours. I'm falling into your hands. Lord, use me. Use me to salt this world, to flavor this world with your love. I hope you have a great week this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week here at Positive Life Principles.